Hey Pisces, welcome to your May 2023 monthly reading here. We're going to jump in straight away like always. Hopefully y'all are doing well. All right, let's jump in, Pisces. Let's see. In this first row, as always, we're going to take a look at your career. In this second row, we're going to take a look at your love life. And in the third row, we're going to take a look at the message from your higher self at this time. All right, here. Well, if you're dealing with a partnership, relationships, right? You pulled this move forward card. And it's a 23, which adds up to 5 in numerology, which can be it's a challenging number, challenging energy, tension. Some of you you're moving forward from relationships and partnerships, so it's important to keep moving forward here. Don't go back to the past. We are in a Mercury retrograde, and you pulled the Mercury card, although this is in the row of your career. So you could be establishing newer relations in your career. I am picking up here. I'm also getting that you could just be really, you could be like a speaker or a communicator here, or you work with communication. Let's pull cards. Let's see. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords came out. 6 of Swords. Yeah, some of you have a very powerful voice. 2 of Cups. Yeah, I get that you could be meeting people here. You're very closely going to be associated with other people in the month of May in regards to partnerships with work. I feel like you're also like finding newer ways to be creative. You're finding newer ways to change things up, especially when it comes to your environment or the way you've been doing things here. Because take a look at this Queen of Swords. I feel like you have a very strong, powerful voice, or the way you communicate, right? Communication doesn't always have to be verbal, right? Like Mercury doesn't just deal with the verbal communication. Like Mercury is the ability to decode patterns and to bridge connections, right? So that deals with communication, and it can be in all types of forms of understanding. So right now I feel you are being open-minded and trying to understand newer ways of doing things, but also at the same time sort of being strict with how you, not even strict, but discerning with certain things here. But I feel like you're open to the most part to stuff. 2 of Cups is in, I guess, right, this is the future position. So you could be establishing a new important connection here in regards to work here. And I'm also getting you really feeling very closely associated with what you do for work, like actually enjoying it. We're going to clarify all this, of course, but let's go ahead and move to the next row here. We're going to take a look at your love life, Pisces. King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Devil card. Don't go back to the past, Pisces. You're going to get caught up in that same karmic loop if you do. I feel like you need to break free from whatever this is and be way more discerning about your partnerships. I'm going to be honest with you. The Hierophant is in the challenge position here, and the Hierophant deals with our values, our virtues, our morals, our code of ethics, right? And so it's important it's very important to abide by those and not break them for somebody else, right? Like if you know somebody's not honest, then don't deal with a dishonest person, right? You don't want to be around dishonesty. Or, yeah, we're going to stick to that example. King of Pentacles is here. And right now, I feel like you're moving forward. I feel more so you're really just focused on your career at this time. And I feel like you're looking for stability in a partnership as well. Like somebody who actually has their stuff together here, right? There's an overall energy of just you want stability. You want to focus on stability, a partnership that actually can endure, right? If you're with somebody, if you're dealing with somebody, then you're focused on the prosperous energies of that relationship, right? Building something of value, something that's going to endure. And you're also taking a very practical approach to things as well. And I will say this, if you're dealing with a partnership now, you need to make sure that you guys have the same values, because if you don't, then in the long run, it's just not going to work, right? Or if you guys can't come to any type of agreements, right? Then yeah. But this devil, I'm telling you, that you need to break free. Now, I don't always associate the devil card with toxicity and negativity, but I do pick it up in this read. So I feel like it's going to be important for you to let this go and move forward. Don't chain yourself back to the past. All right, let's take a look at the message here from your higher self. Ooh, okay. You pull two cards. Knight of Pentacles and the Sun card. And you pulled the World card here. This looks really good, actually. There's a lot of integration that you're doing spiritually. And I feel like your higher self is wanting you to wanting you to know to stay focused, stay concentrated, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, to take your time, right? There really is no rush. And be discerning, I get here as well. Not in like a negative way, but just like having caution, like spiritually, like who you surround yourself with, like what you get involved with here. And it's important to look at your progress. I'm also getting here the message from your higher self to look at the progress that you've made so far and be happy with yourself, right? Sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead. And sacred divinity is the balance of our masculine and our feminine energies, right? So it's there's an integration going on with inside you, and you're starting to feel more whole. So be proud of yourself with the Sun card. I feel like you have a lot more happiness in general that you're going to be feeling for the month of May, like internally. And then you have the World card here. Yeah, you're doing a lot of clearing. There's a lot of karmic energy I feel like you're clearing out, right? This could even be like generational karma that you're getting, that you're breaking here. Like you're breaking the mold. And one thing I feel like that has always been extremely karmic for you is relationships. And I feel like they've also at the same time been your greatest teachers, right? So this, especially in your relationship, bro, it's important to not fall back into patterns or just cycles here. All right, let's clarify. At the end as well, we'll take a look at the karmic rewards coming in for you for the month as well. You have the Three of Pentacles on the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you could be working in a team right now. Teamwork makes the dream work. Also, I feel here as well, if you have any ideas, it's important for you to communicate them, right? To speak up. You ever heard that saying, closed mouths don't get fed? It's true. Sometimes you need to ask for what it is that you want. You need to communicate what it is or how it is that you want to do things, or just making your intentions very clear of how you want to put together something here. Nine of Wands, Six of Swords here. You're breaking a lot of limiting beliefs as well, like when it comes to like your self-worth and your value. Like, like let's just say, for instance, like if we grew up and we never really got any like type of positive feedback from our parents, then, that has an effect on you when you grow up. You can lack self-esteem, your sense of self-worth. You may not realize it or understand it, or maybe you feel like you're not worthy of certain things. But I get here that it's like you're starting to understand like you are worthy. You are like worthy to have an abundant life, a prosperous life, a happy career. And so I do get that you're letting a lot of these limiting beliefs go Four of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some good successes here in the month here for you. It's interesting. I feel like, there's definitely a victory here with this Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. So it's like this bridge here that you're building that's getting you to the other side. And the other side is like your objective, like your goal, the ambition that you're trying to achieve. So looks good. Let's take a look at your love, Pisces. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles here. There could be a newer energy in your life. Man, there's going to be some temptation, though. You're going to want to go back to the past or something. Some of you are going to be like, no, I ain't going back. And that may be true, right? But I do kind of see you reflecting on it. We're in a Mercury retrograde. We're thinking of things from the past. Our minds are going backwards, right? We can't go forwards right now. It's just not happening, right? I mean, we can. But when we look at the astrology, Mercury retrograde, we're looking at the past of things. We're having to look at the past. We're re-examining things. We're re-understanding things. But we can also fall into the trap of that being, like, whatever we're re-examining or whatever we're rethinking or we're re-looking at, like, it's important to know that that's going to change during Mercury retrograde, right? It's going to keep constantly changing, especially when it goes direct. It's not going to stay a solid state like you think it will be, the way that you're thinking. So I feel like it's important to pay attention to that. Queen of Swords and the Hierophant here. It's important to understand, especially in your relationships and your partnerships, like, are you on the same page? Do you have the same values? Do you have the same morals? Do you have the same virtues? Do your lifestyles have compatibility? Strength card, the Devil card. Yeah, breaking these karmic ties and these karmic patterns. It's going to be very important. And to also, the Devil card also can be a reminder to the individual that it's actually time to be more strict, to be more restrictive, right? To be more critical and analytical when it comes to our thought processes with the relationships and what we do and what we want in our relationships. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords here. Spiritually, you're moving. Like I said, I feel like relationships have been your greatest teacher, Pisces. And there's a lot of progress you've been making, especially when it comes to the healing here. And, I think you're making progress. And maybe you don't see it, but I feel like you have made a lot of progress. Temperance and the Sun card. Yeah, you're in a period of integration. The Temperance, right? Why do you think she pours 2 cups? The integration, finding what works, discarding what doesn't work, finding the perfect mixture, right? So you're still in the process of possibly healing, doing more deeper spiritual work on yourself. I think we all will, or I think we all are. But I think it's also important to see how far you've come. Yeah. 6 of Wands here on the World card. Keep going, because I feel like you'll be proud of yourself when you look back. And I feel like that's the message from your higher self. It's like the integration, all of it will be worth it. So let's take a look at your karmic rewards, Pisces, for the month. Flexibility. If you've been feeling restricted or been feeling like you haven't been able to have fun or not as free, I feel like there's more flexibility coming in here for you for the month. Leadership. Some of you could be promoted to a leadership position here in the month of May. And you can just be finding yourself being more confident in your leadership abilities, being more confident, being decisive, right? Clear. Yep, focus here as well. I see you being more focused. And if you look at this card, there's a mountain in the back, and mountains in the tarot and symbolically represent challenges, but also achievements that are at the top of the mountain. So I feel like if you stay focused, you'll reach your objective. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. I appreciate y'all as always for watching, and yeah, I'm wishing y'all the best for the month. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. The personal reads have been really fun, and yeah, they've just been a blast. So if you want to book one with me, that link's down below. And yeah, if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and click that notification button so you'll get notified when I upload your video. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Pisces.